Hello all, let's start our section 6.3. 6.3 is applications of normal distribution. Again, I did one or two small examples, type of applications of normal distribution in 6.2, but here I will cover more different types of applications that we can do. Application means word problems for normal distribution. Still, in this section, let me tell you, we are using our z-score formula, which is z equals x minus mean over standard deviation. Still, we use this formula, correct? And still, we use our 3 steps to solve these types of problems, correct? Which was step 1, find z-score. I will rewrite again. In step 1, find z-score. Step 2, picture. Step 3, find the area, correct? Step 3, find the area. That you can use the table, and today also I'll show you how you can use your calculator to find the area. Let's start with example number 1. Let's write an application here and let's deal with this application and solve the problem. Example number 1, a population of men, a population of men has a mean weight of 172 how much is the mean? 172 pounds. And a standard deviation of 29 pounds. Find the probability of a randomly selected a man will have a weight of 174 pounds. Less than 174 pounds, correct? We want to solve this problem, correct? Step 1, again z-score, correct? Your z-score equals x minus mu over what? Over standard deviation, which your x is here 174 pound minus mean 172 pound divide by a standard deviation of 29 pound. And if we simplify, our z equals 0.07, or to write it clearly, 0.07. That is the z-score. Step 2, I have to draw the picture. Picture means your normal distribution graph, correct? This is my graph. Always mark 0, correct? And mark 0.0 0.07. 0.07 will be, of course, on the right of your 0, correct? If this is 0, this is 0.07, which is your z-score, correct? On the right side. Now, read the problem carefully. The last part of the problem. A man will have a weight of less than 174 pounds. Now, which area I should shade? Less than this z-score. Less than this z-score will be this side. Correct? I want to find this area. In your table, you have to go find this z-score of 0.07, then read the area from the body. We did it before. Now, today I will show you in calculator how easily you can find this red shaded area. Turn on your calculator. Now, first, second, let me clear first my calculator. Second, variance. As soon as you click variance, you see the first one is STR, the second one is normal PDF, number 1, and number 2 is normal CDF. Highlight normal CDF, enter. Now, let me clear this. Oops, sorry. It asks you the lower, because here if you look the picture, your lower is negative infinity, but you can type a number like negative 10 here, correct? Let's type, for example, negative 10. That's my lower. My upper, I know that my z-score is 0.07, correct? Let's mark 0.07 and my upper. Of course, because we are dealing with normal distribution, my mean is 0 and standard deviation is 1. Now paste, correct? And enter again. It gives you 0.5279, correct? It means this area is 0.5279. In percentage, it means 52.79 or 52.8, right? 52.8%. What does it mean? What does it mean? You have to write now a small paragraph, like 2-3 sentences. It means you have to write this. You have a 52.8% chance of selecting a man with the weight of less than 174 pounds. The chance is how much? 52.8%. This last 2 or 3 sentences, this small paragraph that you're writing is really important. You have to have it in chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, a lot. You have to write down the interpretation or the translation of what you are doing. Correct? Let's do another example. Example number 2. This example is about IQ. Correct? IQ is normally distributed with the mean of a mean of, how much is the mean? 100, 100, and a standard deviation of 15. Correct? What percentage of people, what percentage of people have an IQ between 85 and 125. 85 and 125. In this problem, you see you have two x values. When you do step 1, when you find your z, you have to find z for 85 and also you have to find z for 125. Because you have two values, you can name one of them x1, which is 85, and the other one x2, which is 125. Let's find the z for both of them. For the first one, for the 85, z equals x1 minus mu over what? Sigma. It means z equals 85 minus mean, which is 100, over standard deviation, which is 50. It means z equals negative 15 over 15, which gives you negative 1. It's okay if your z score is negative. Correct? For this one, z equals 125 minus 100 over 15, which gives you 25 over 15. And if you simplify, z equals 1.67. Correct? Step number 2, I have to draw the picture. I'll draw a normal distribution and I'll mark both of my z scores. Here 0, of course on the right side I'll mark 1.67, which is my z score, and on the left side negative 1, I'll mark negative 1. Now I'll read the problem where to shade between 85 and 125. It means I have to look for this area between both of them. Again, in this problem, I'll use calculator because it's much easy to use TI-84. Correct? Turn it on. Clear. I want to clear my calculator. Second, variance. Again, I'll go to normal CDF. Enter. My lower bound, your lower bound or lower value is negative 1. Correct? Please, some students push this button, the operation, as a negative. No, do not push this. This is the button that you want to use for negative value. Negative 1. Correct? And I'll come to the second value, which is 1.67. 1.67. Correct? Standard deviation, your mean is 0, standard deviation is 1 because it's a normal distribution. Now paste. Correct? Again, 0.7938. 0.7938. This area is 0.7938, and if you change to percentage, it will be 79.38%. Correct? You need at least 2 or 3 sentences for the answer. How do you write those sentences? 79.38% of people have IQ between 85 and 125. 85 and 120. Correct? Based on these two examples, let's write some key points, right? That we should always remember. Key points. I'll make some notes for you. Key point number 1. Z-score is a distance. Z-score is a distance from the mean. We know this. Z-score is actually a distance from the mean. You see how far in this example you are from the mean. 1.67. How far to the left? 1. Correct? Number 2. Area is a probability. We translate area. Area is a probability. We translate the area under the curve as what? As a probability. Note number 3, that's important. Z-score can be negative. Can be negative. And last note, area cannot or can't be negative. There is no negative area, right? It's wrong to find a negative area. Area is always positive. Correct? I'll stop the lecture here and I'll do a part 2 for this lecture. And part 2 for this section, actually, we find the data value from our z-score formula. Correct? If the z-score is given, if the mean is given, if the standard deviation is given, how to find x, how to find data value, I'll cover in part 2 of this lecture.